Alright, so this is a whole... Oh my god.
Hey guys, it's been a year since we made a review.
It's been a year.
A whole fucking year.
Next month, because it was my birthday the last time we did one.
The Evil Dead. Come on.
Yes. Evil Dead, the fucking remake.
We also watched the original tonight so we can compare. Tonight's review is brought to you by Angry Orchards.
Southern Tier 2X IPA.
This is Jen.
Hi.
We met her at a bar.
No, at a party.
I met you at a party.
We met at a party.
So, tonight we're going to talk about the Evil Dead, the remake. Okay.
The tree rape.
Something evil.
Matt is obsessed with the tree rape.
Rape is fucked up, and it's the only thing that scares me in horror movies besides eyeballs. Shots. Tree rape. It's kind of fucked up, getting raped by a tree. It doesn't happen all the time.
So Matt was upset that in the new Evil Dead... No, we're not going to be negative. I quit smoking.
He just smoked one though outside.
The whole storyline is similar, but it's, you know, they change it.
It's exactly the same but totally different. I did not like the remake of Evil Dead. Because first of all, Evil Dead is a cult classic. Shouldn't be fucked with because it's got its own cheesy allure. If you're a fan of the original, you're going to be like, oh man, that's really bad.
I thought it was alright, but I grew up in a different generation.
See, I'm a lot. Say it. Fucking say it. I'm old.
I'm not going to say it. Why don't you suffer with your age?
You can't change your name, or you can change your name. You can't change your age. Plastic surgery.
She's got a few miles over than my car.
Old.
Wait.
Alright, we're not going to retell the movie like we do in all our reviews. There's a group of friends, and they come to the cabin, and they're going there because they're friends. Well, the main character is a girl that's kicking heroin. In the first scene, she dumps her heroin down a well. So they're for her to go through the withdrawals and not give up and give in. And then all hell breaks loose because this dumb fuck.
Probably the worst withdrawal you'll ever go through.
But I bet it's effective.
Like, it's like a sneeze. To get rid of your sneeze, you have to, like, scare someone. Or no, that's hiccups. I mean, she's not going to do fucking heroin ever again.
You know what, though?
You know what? I probably would after that.
I was just going to say, after going through that, I probably would.
You know what? This is probably one of the best movies where at the end, the bitch is like, you know what? I've gone through fucking a lot. Like, I'm sick of this shit. Rips her arm off and takes the chainsaw and kills the demon. Oops. Like,
oh.
Are your friends gonna like me?
No.
No. You stand in the background and you make rude remarks. Like, no, bitch. Who invited you?
You
No.
confuse the fucking hippie guy with the girlfriend.
You know what? They look the same.
Oh, he didn't have boobies. Like, every single girl in this movie was like...
But you know what? At least it's not like the original where every time they get possessed, they get a good wig.
Watch the original and watch how every single time they're possessed, they have a different... They all have, like, different hair. I am, as we've already discussed earlier in this review, my age is a little different. People that are in their early 20s, late teens, are going to go to this movie. This is probably the first time they've heard of the Evil Dead.
Since last review, I've turned 21, so I'm legal to make these reviews.
Yay.
Well, let's point that out. We're going to the Rock and Shock.
We're going to Rock and Shock Horror Movie Convention. The more gore, the better. Like, that's what happens these days. Like, you know, people get bored. You gotta have gore. It's pretty gory. It's pretty awesome.
I think it was horrible.
Compared to the original, I think it did a good retake. Not as good as, like, Halloween, like, by Rob Zombie.
It was bad. It was bad. It was bad, 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 bad. If I was going to remake Evil Dead, I would have repeated it.
So wait, what about the original? What do you guys think of that?
Taken from someone who hasn't seen the new remake,
Right.
but we made Jen watch the original.
Right.
What did you think from an original movie from the 80s, a classic horror movie?
Well, I don't know. It looks like it's almost like it's funny now. It's not scary at all.
For the time it came out, it was fucked up.
Right,
Like,
well, for being a cult classic, is it original for that time?
It's also really like sexual.
every single horror movie in the early 80s, you had to see boobs. Like, there was always boobies.
One of these days, eventually, maybe in 10 years, they'll start showing cock. You don't see one cock
They
in
won't.
any movie.
No, it's not fair.
Where's the cock?
It's
Where's
hidden.
the D?
They don't show it. It's not fair. They should because every woman wants to see
Cock! The original was pretty sexist, where, you know, you only see tits, all the girls get possessed, and not the guys. The guys are the fucking, you know, survivors.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that? Like,
In the original, Ash is the survivor, and of course, in the new one, we have the
The
girl.
girl.
This time and age, all the fucking girls survive. They're the main characters, and that's why I love Ash.
the new one.
Cock. But like, if I've never seen the original, then I would think it was a pretty decent movie. If you're gonna withdraw, like, first of all,
From heroin,
you're not gonna get up out of bed.
no,
You're
sick
sick.
like a motherfucker. This is what I don't get. Okay, and people who wrote this will probably hate me. Who sat in their office and said, okay, we're gonna remake Evil Dead, and we're gonna get these kids into the cabin and be like, all right, how are we gonna get them in the cabin? Their one mutual friend, one of them's brother and sister, is recovering from heroin addiction. Like, why? Like, heroin, you're fucking withdrawing from opiates. It's totally bullshit. You're gonna be in the middle of the woods in a cabin.
Right.
I'm sorry, but that's
Dude,
stupid. Bad idea.
They tried this once before, and when they tried it once before, like, they let her go home because she's like, I'm gonna go home. No fucking shit, you wanna go home.
Stop! These are my computer glasses. Okay, we're reviewing a movie. So we're reviewing a movie. We're reviewing a movie, and our fucking review of this movie is, what do we think of this movie, Matt?
I give it a thumbs up for entertainment purposes.
Right.
You give it a thumbs down because that's not your generation. I thought it was a good idea.
It had some hot guys in it. It had, like, good-looking girls.
Who was hot?
The guy who
The
said,
girls were good looking. The guy, which guy
The
was?
guy you said was
She saw the
cute.
original.
The remake failed epically. Bring someone to a cabin to get over the loss of a friend or get over heroin addiction.
See, they should have rather gone to a hospital.
All right, let me ask you this.
Right.
If we went into the cabin and say you were addicted to whatever,
Heroin.
would you really want to be there if you were kicking a drug or in a cold, dark, nasty, dirty fucking cabin?
No, and neither did she. She tried to get out of there.
Fucking heroin? No. Put me in a hospital. Don't bring me to a cabin.
If you want a drug addiction,
no.
go to a fucking hospital. That's the only way it's gonna go.
Right. But as far as I'm concerned, that was their first mistake. Second, there was a lot of things in this movie I liked. There was, because there was shout outs to the first movie. The car, the chainsaw, the fucking,
lines, some
the
lines.
chains. There was different things.
You're gonna die here tonight.
Yes.
What happened to her eyes?
There was a lot of things, but I'm going to say this, and I'm going to end with this. You're right. It's a generation thing. My generation loved Evil Dead and the original. Your generation doesn't know the Evil Dead, the original. Not everybody, because you do, but there's a lot of people that don't. So they're going to see this movie as like, oh, yeah. But bottom line is, I fucking didn't like it. No.
And I liked it, so
They tried.
You gotta pick generation gap. Cheers to that generation
Cheers.
gap.
All right, so we have different views on Evil Dead. All right, goodbye. We love you. We're supposed to say we
No
love
drinking
you.
game?
Good night.
We love you. No.
Bad Drunk Movie Reviews.
We love you.
Yay.
Love you.
Bye.